Today's presentation will also be about my company named Flora, the products we offer, some information also about 3D printing, and I will tell you more about the next software we've planned on using, which is Excel, and we will use this Microsoft software in order to gather even more data and analyze it in different type of way with different tools. To begin this presentation, I will tell you more about our company, the different products we offer to our clients, the materials we use, the use of a new technology, which is 3D printing, why in fact we have chosen this type of technology and how we plan on using it. And then I will tell you more also about what 3D printing could bring to our company. Furthermore, I will explain how we plan on gathering and analyze data with the Microsoft software Excel, the different tools from that specific software we plan on using from Module 8 and Module 10, and how those specific tools will help us with our 3D printing project. And I will then end this presentation with a short conclusion. Flora is a new business in the fashion industry. In fact, we produce different handbags, wallets, belts, and phone cases that are considered eco-friendly. Uh, each of our products is created by renowned designers, and in order to ensure the respect of nature and the environment, we plan on colliding the use of reused materials and technology. In fact, our goal is to create products that are in harmony with nature and respect the environment. We sell high-end products, and we have different collections of handbags and wallets. They are named Abby, Olivia, Willow, Ella, and Liv. Our collection of belts is named Lola, and our phone cases collection is named Ashley. Each material is selected in order to reduce our production of waste. In fact, we use materials such as recycled nylon lining and recycled plastic bottles to create multiple handbags, wallets, and belts. And we also use biodegradable wheat in order to produce our colorful phone cases. In a near future, our company plans on using 3D printing. In fact, in order to produce our products, 3D printing would give us the opportunity to short production runs and to create a completely new component that wouldn't be feasible in a traditional manufacturing environment. With this technology, we will be able to offer our clients the possibility to use our models of handbags, wallets, belts, and phone cases that have been shown previously. They would then complete a form in order to contact our team of designers, and they would create their own sustainable, unique products. We plan on using this technology since it will give us the opportunity to use a unique way to custom-made products that can be produced at a lower cost in a shorter lapse of time. Since our first preoccupation is the environmental crisis we're facing right now, 3D printing is the best technology in order to create high-value products made out of reused materials. Furthermore, 3D printing removes the cost barrier of traditional equipment by allowing production in an experimental fashion. Even if some people might think this technology is costly, there's different alternatives out there that are available for startups and businesses like us in order to reduce the cost. For example, since 1981, the Federal Research and Development Tax Credit allows a credit up to 13% of eligible spending for new and improved products and processes. Qualified research must meet four criteria. The first one is new or improved products, processes, or software. The second one is technological in nature. The third one is elimination of uncertainty. And the last one is process of elimination. Eligible costs include employee wages, cost of supplies, cost of testing, contract research, and costs associated with developing a patent. And since 2015, this tax credit has been signed as a permanent credit. We would also use 3D printing since it could bring different advantages to our company. It could reinforce even more our environmental goal. It could attract new types of clients. It could create new opportunities. It could also change the world of fashion, and it would make us different from our competitors. Excel is a well-known Microsoft software, and we've decided to use this tool since it could give us the opportunity to edit different worksheets or workbooks. It gave us also the chance to gather large amount of data and analyze it. And finally, we could also use different custom formulas and make different type of calculations with this software. The first Excel tools we have decided to use in order to collect data from our clients are the wide range of interlinked Power Tools for data analysis, such as Get and Transform, Power Pivot, Power View, and 3D Maps. Those tools are really useful in order to export data for business intelligence, for example, pivot or manipulate data to find different trends, create data models, or show data more visually. We have also listed here different other advantages for the power tools, such as enhance efficiency, time saver, improve access to data, easier data analysis, and as mentioned before, visual representation. We have used the get and transform command in order to extract, connect, refine, and transform large amounts of data into an accessible Excel file. Indeed, in order to extract this data, we have select the data tab and choose the get data from file option. The data we have chosen to export was about our customers' personal information, which have been collected with the Word form created previously. Then we have used the Power Pivot in order to import and compare large amounts of data from multiple sources to analyze the relationships between tables of data. Indeed, we have added our two different queries to the data model in order to build the table. Then we have selected the different fields we wanted to include for the rows and values, such as the state, the customer number, the balance, the amount paid, and the payment rate. Then we have created a relationship for the customer number in order to link our two different tables together. Furthermore, we have created a measure by using the Power Pivot tab in order to calculate the payment rate. We have used the Power View function in the Insert tab in order to create interactive visualization power tools. We've decided to select different fields in our both databases. In the first one, we have selected the customer number, the customer name, and his or her state. For the second one, we have selected the balance, the amount paid, and the payment rate. We have also decided to use the card format and the clustered bar to create a more interactive design that facilitates the analysis of our data. Furthermore, this useful tool gives us the opportunity to select only one customer amount paid or balance at a time and see which client's name, state, and customer number are linked to it. And finally, we have used the 3D map power tool in order to show our data in relation to a geographical area on a map. We have created three different scenes that show our different clients' location on the map. Indeed, the first scene shows the United States, the second one shows the different states where our clients live, and the last one shows in which city they live with each of the balance they have to pay and the amount they have paid. So here we have decided to create two different databases about our customers' information. In the first one, we can see the customer number, the customer name, and also different information about where they live. And in the second one, we can also see the customer number with additional information about the balance, amount they have to pay, and also the amount already paid. With those two databases, we have created a Power Pivot table that includes different filters, rows, values, and columns. So we can see here that we have included the sum of the balance each customer has to pay, the sum of the amount that has been already paid, and also a column for the payment rate. We can select all the states where our customer lives, but we can also simply select one state. So for example, we can choose North Carolina to see the customer that live in that specific state. And we have created also with the same information a power view table that shows in a more graphical way our data. So we can see here, we can simply select one customer, for example, and the information about the balance they have to pay, the amount already paid, and the payment rate will be displayed. And finally, we have created also a 3D map in order to show where our customer lives. The other tools from Excel we plan on using in order to create meaningful data summaries that analyze worksheet containing large amounts of data are the pivot table, the pivot charts, and the slicers. Those tools will also be really useful since it gives us the opportunity to summarize our worksheet data in the form of a chart and use graphic objects that filter the data in the pivot tables and pivot charts. The other advantages of those tools are that it enhances efficiency, it's a time saver, and it also improves access to data. We have decided to create a pivot table report in order to assess the cost of our materials for each product. As mentioned previously, our company is really concerned about the environmental crisis we're currently facing. Therefore, we have decided to collect the use of reused materials such as recycled nylon living, recycled plastic bottles, and biodegradable wheat in the use of 3D printing technology in order to reduce our amount of production waste. In our pivot table, we have decided to include the different products we are offering to our clients, such as belt, bucket bag, crossbody bag, phone cases, satchel, tote, and wallet. Furthermore, we have added the price of the different eco-friendly materials we use per pound. This table gives us the opportunity to assess the cost of materials for each one of our products. In order to create this table, we have used the Insert tab in Excel and have selected the data we wanted to incorporate in our pivot table. Then we have chosen to show our table in compact form to facilitate the analysis. Furthermore, we have used the summary function by selecting the value field setting in order to create a column for the sum of the total material price per pound for each product. This column can be customized by using the Options button in the Pivot Table Tools Analyze tab. Moreover, the table can be updated if any modification has been done by using the Refresh button in the Analyze tab. Then, with our data, we have created a private chart report by selecting the private chart button in the Analysis tab. We have chosen the 3D clustered column chart. This way, we have a graphical representation of the material cost for each of our product. The chart can be modified by using the Format tab in which the shape field, the shape outline, and many other components can be changed. We have also added slicers since it makes it easier to filter the pivot table and pivot chart. They can also be formatted by using the Option button. This Excel function gives us the opportunity to narrow a table and chart down to a visible subgroups. Indeed, clicking a slicer button will display only the data that corresponds to the variable name on the slicer. So as you can see here, we have listed the different type of products we have, their respective weight, and also the price for each of the material we are using per product. We have also calculated the price for the recycled materials which have been used in this table. And by using this data, we have been able to create a pivot table. With this table, you can see we also have the same information as shown previously, and we have all the different prices for each product. By using the pivot table analyze tab, we can also use the refresh button. So for example, if next year the prices for the recycled nylon has changed, well, you can go change it in the tab data and then simply use the refresh button in order to change the table. With the data we have in the table, we have created a chart by using the pivot chart button here. So with this chart, you can access all the data for every product. You can also simply choose one product and see the information about this item specifically. This function can also be done by using the slicer. So for example, if you're looking simply for the information about the phone cases, you click on it and all the information will be shown in the chart. By simply selecting one price in the table, for example, it will create another sheet with the information simply about that specific product. To conclude, Excel, different tools such as Power Tools, Pivot Table, Power Charts, and Slicers will definitely be useful in order to collect and analyze different type of data concerning our customers, our increase in sales, or the cost of raw materials, for example. And like for the software Microsoft Word, Excel is a great tool for a company when it comes to determining what 3D printing could bring to us and how we have to adapt in order to use this new technology.